Hello, all of you Vainglorious, you wonderful people, and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where we are in a new map that came with the Sunset Harbor DLC. Came out, what now, a week and a half ago? Something like that. I have played this map. I actually got pretty far in this map, to be honest. I got up to a town of close to 70,000, which for this map unlocks monument. It's got about 65,000. We did that in a live stream, actually a couple live streams, I think, and it was good. It was really awesome. Oh, I almost made that mistake of not changing that to highway. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Oh yeah, I guess I can get rid of the little tutorial. I know I need to build roads. Thanks. And it was good. I liked the map, so we are doing it. This is the if I didn't mention already, the Azure Coast map. And by default, the game gave the city a name of Rock Valley. I am going to make the same appeal I make every time we start a new City Skylines series. Help me name this city. Give me your suggestions. It can be silly, it can be good, it can be whatever you want it to be. I just want a name for the city. So leave those in the comments down below. You know how YouTube works. Yeah. So we are going to do a thing here, and it kind of requires a little bit of hit or miss for a second, because what I want to do is bring this out along here, but I want to bring a road up that goes 4 off of this. I don't want to go off the roundabouts for my grid, but then I want it to... Okay, so I want that to connect there. So now that's my length. I can do that. I want a nice 4x3 going on here. There we go. And then that gives me my grid right there. Nice and easy. And then eventually we'll have a roundabout here, but traffic won't be bad enough to really warrant it just yet, so we're not going to worry about it. I think I kind of want that middle one to be bigger, but oh well, it's there now. So my thought is to have like some industry back here and back here, with kind of like a commercial area towards the center and residential out over this way and towards the beach. Eventually we'll build out over there. I have already unlocked all 81 tiles. Excuse me, as my voice does a really weird thing. My allergies and sinuses are being typical Brandon allergies and sinuses. Which is to say, an absolute pain in my ass. Don't think I want to go too far that way, because that does get into a pretty steep hill. It doesn't look all that steep, but trust me, it's big. That's what she said. It's terrible of me to say that. So I don't quite like what that's doing back there, but I'll have to live with it. So what I'm going to do is get some power in here, and I've been having some issues with this mod that I use to get power through the roads. It's been really hit or miss. It got updated yesterday for you as a week or so ago, and now it just doesn't always work. So I'm gonna, now it lives here. Basically, I found that if I've kind of hit the use mod default a couple times and then hit export default and then import default, just like basically mash all the buttons, eventually it will start working. Let's see. See, this time it works. Okay, good. I have tried to record this video now 3 times and the mod wasn't working. So it's been a little bit frustrating. But I'm going to get a little bit of a grid, or the smaller roads onto this grid, and then we'll get zoning and get watering and all that good stuff. And we'll get a little city going. So I will be right back. Okay, so I have spent, all my money, which I kind of figured I would. I don't know why it always puts these water towers in a indentation like that. But we have water for the whole area. We have sewage. I'm using the new inland water treatment facilities. Instead of dumping any sewage into our waterways, we are going to reuse it. That sounds gross, but we're going to get some residential going here. They should have water, they should have power, so they should move right in, be very happy, and then that should in turn spark some industrial and commercial need pretty doggone quickly. It doesn't usually take too terribly long to get that going. Yeah, there's our commercial need already popping into existence with a whopping 133 people in our town. So what I'm going to do is just come in here with a tiny little zone of that. We're going to come over here with some industry back like along here. I don't want it. I want it to go just about halfway, and then over that side will be our commercial area as well, kind of like right here. But right now we're losing a lot of money, so hopefully we get some people in really quick, and can get this show on the road. Because if not, we'll be screwed. You know, we'll run out of money and go bankrupt, and this will be a very short series, and we'll go play Satisfactory or something. Sure, they're not really moving in, are they? The building industry, no new residents, and there it comes back up. Okay. Good. I'll say it should start popping back up here pretty soon. We'll draw in just a little bit more industry since there is still a bit of a need here. In fact, we'll overbuild industry because that will cause them to then want more residential to move in because there'll be nobody for the jobs. God, it is pouring down rain. Holy cow. Look at it coming down. But yeah, this will cause us to get a greater need for residents to move in, and we're already out of power. Awesome. Well, I can't do anything about that because I'm also out of money. I'm kind of hoping we'll get bankrupt enough that I can be like, hey, give me a loan, which will disable all achievements for the game, but I don't really care. Come on. You can do it. Believe in you. Residential demand. We need residential demand so that we can get people moved in. So we can get this first little guy right here at 400 people, almost there, and that'll give us a little bit of cash, then I can buy another windmill. Which is going to happen first. We're going to go broke. We're about turning even, or breaking even. Breaking even. I just woke up a little while ago. Don't put too much stock into the words coming out of my mouth. That'll get us to our 400. 398, 397, 404, yay, and that gave us a little bit of cash so we can get another 1 million. We're not going to go just wind power off of this game, or in this save. We are going to eventually switch to solar, but that doesn't unlock until 6,500 people, so we have a ways to go. That should now give us enough power. Yeah, more than enough. And we've got our commercial need kicking in again. So I probably won't leave these right up against the roundabout. But for now, just to say that they're there, put them in just like that. We also have the ability to build schools. But we have not the money. But what we do have is the ability to come in here and say, you now pay 12% taxes. And that'll get us our money a little bit faster. We need to get up to, I want this school, $10,000 to put our first school in. We can also put in trash facilities and all kinds of other stuff. But education is more important than all of that. They will start bitching about the trash, but I can always take a loan. In fact, let's just take a loan and start buying stuff. Let's just do that. Done. Loan. I mean, you may as well spend the money, right? You got to make money to spend money. No, that's not how it works. Something like that, though. There we go. We'll put in a school right there. We will put in a trash dump right back here to where it cuts into this hill. And then we will put in a clinic right here on Main Street, like right there. And that's everything in that should make everybody happy, meet everybody's needs. Only thing we have to watch is our water and our power, which our power is already getting low again. These only cost $6,000 though, and we're almost right back up to $6,000, and we're making quite a bit of money. In fact, we're almost to our next milestone. Next milestone will hit at 800. We're at 762, with some fair amount of demand still coming in. So that's awesome. I think next we get fire coverage. I don't know, but 793, 99, 800. There we go. Emergency service, police department. Yeah, cool. So let's throw them down real quick. A firehouse right over here by our clinic. Right there. And then a police department right. These are both just 10. Yeah, okay, good. Police department right there. That should cover the entire city just fine. No new schools. Those unlock at 1,300. So let's see how long it takes us to get to that. We should also start to see our first round of upgraded homes here pretty soon. The button is not available yet, so maybe not. Let's speed up time, because I forget that that always slows back down every time you get to a milestone. Now that we've got a little bit of money, I can resume my grid here. Like, something like, I want this to connect a lot since it's industry. And then where do I want this to work? Because there's a big gap right here. I had an idea for it, and then I ran out of money, and so I don't remember what the idea was. I think it was this. Yeah, it was this. That's going to be fine there. That's going to be fine there, and that can go to there. Cool. And then over here, we will come off of this back road. Okay, that's below ground for some reason. Let's not do that. Thanks. And yeah, that'll work. And then I kind of want to do right there. I hate doing a four-way intersection like that. But I think it's necessary in this case. And then I need a road. I think I'll just do the same thing I did over here. It makes for some smaller buildings sometimes, but they usually figure it out alright. What is going ding? Something went ding. I don't know what it was. Oh, we're out of power again. Shit. Wonder if that's like, you know, a real mayor's reaction. Oh, we're out of power again. Shit. Doubt it. Hopefully, in the real world, mayors aren't just suddenly running out of power in the city. Plus, in the real world, most power plants are run by an evil mega corporation. So, put that there, and then I'm not... See, again, I'm going to be building a roundabout, like, here, eventually. So a lot of that'll go, and a lot of these roads will go. So we're not focused too much on getting it exactly right the first time. This is just to get us in and get things established for, you know, the bones of the city. The rest of it will come later. Oh, I heard an upgrade. Oh wow, we're hurting for cash. Can I take it on a loan? Yes, I can. Good. And we're hurting for cash. I mean, we're hurting for power. That's the money. That's the word. There's it is. English, Brandon. English. So there. I really am not feeling well today. Let's just spam these guys out till we've got a lot of excess power here. There we go. Cool. Awesome. So now, huge residential demand. I can't see unemployment and everything. I can go here and see that I have 778 jobs available, and 577 of those are filled. So, you know, we're about a 200 worker deficit. So we'll just fill this all in with the peoples. And that should get us to 1,300, I believe. That might be enough to get us 1,300. We might have to do a little bit more. Actually, out this way towards the coast, I do believe, where we'll go next. It's because I think that'll be a pretty place to build next. You know what? There's no point in having both loans out. We'll pay that one off. Not pay as much interest. There's what I'm looking for. And eventually we'll get the nice pretty roads that allow us to put the treesy roads in that I love so much. For this, yeah, I'm just going to do a grid here too. In fact, I'm going to waste it. And I'm going to... Oh, there it is. 1,300 we now have. Park areas, landscaping, new services, some new policies, which we'll take a look at those in a minute. And see what all they are. I thought we also got high schools. So the next one. Pretty sure we got high schools. Fairly certain we a high school. So I want this right here. So I'm going to bring this road out just a smidgen. And we'll have a lovely little residential area back here as well. And we'll even give them one road that connects to there. Because why not? So do we have high schools now? Yeah, we do have high schools. I thought high schools were a thing. One high school for now will be enough for this town. Kind of want it centrally located, though. So, like, right there. And then we need to throw in some parks so that we start bringing up this land value. Where is our elementary school? Right there is our elementary school. So let's throw in the stuff I always use every time I build schools. We do the basketball court, the tennis court, and the playground. Because I think it just adds a nice level of detail to have a playground next to an elementary school with a house in between. And then to have, you know, it's not a football stadium or anything like that for high school sports, but at least you're going to have basketball and tennis that way. So how are we doing on water? We're good. Jobs appear to be a bit of a concern. Unemployment is 16%, so yeah, I think I would agree with that assessment that maybe we might want to put some jobs in this little town here. So let's just go swoop like this, which that's not really going to do anything down here. So let's do swoop like that. And let's do this one a little bit different. Let's go right there. Oops. And I right-clicked, and it just undid everything I was doing. And there. And there. And then over down here, we'll go ahead and bring industry out a little bit farther on this end. I have a little square in there that doesn't want to be industry. So what we'll do is just the 4 tiles here as a buffer zone so that the pollution doesn't get all the way into the city. I think we'll do the same thing here. And that should be pretty good on our needs. I don't have mass transit yet. We've already done that. We've done our parks. And yeah, well, I think we're looking really good. We do have policies available, which I'm not too interested in any of those right now. I could do fishing license. It gives me a bunch more income tax, but it also reduces happiness, which right now my happiness is only 86%. Once I get that up around 95, 96%, then that will be a good time to go ahead and say, hey, you have to pay for a fishing license now. Which there are fish in the water. That is a new thing. You can see the different colors, so like anchovies here in the orange, salmon here all in the pink areas, shellfish in the purple areas, and then tuna. This map has very little tuna. Some there, some there. Some way back here. I doubt we'll ever build way back there. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's flat enough back here I could possibly build back here, but there's not really a good area to get the highway to come off, so maybe not. Because eventually what we'll do is, just to give you an idea, we will right here get rid of this little bit. We'll have a highway entrance that comes in this way. And then down over here, we'll do something similar. And we'll have a highway entrance come in. Maybe it's over here. No, it's definitely over here. We'll have a highway entrance come across there for this island. And then this here, I'll split into a 3-way and bring a highway in over here for this island. It doesn't look like a lot of a buildable area at first, but there actually is. Plus, we have a nice little spot back here that we could do something with. Maybe just like a small little suburb type town. Nothing huge, but there's the highway right there, and it gets hilly pretty quick, but there's, I think, enough of a flat space that we can do something with it. I don't have my... I should have my topography. Where is it? I'm looking right at it. Man. Yeah, see, this is all pretty flat in through here. It starts to creep up back here, but this is a nice big flat area that we could do something with. And is that close to the salmon? No, of course not, but whatever. But yeah, so that's kind of gives you an idea as my voice cracks Like I said, I'm not feeling well. Leave me alone. And that gives you an idea of what we're going to do. So we'll get some more zoning in here. Mainly because as we get closer to the water, the land value is automatically higher. So these houses will start off with a better chance of wanting to upgrade. Doing good on education. We're doing good on that guy. Police and all that will be fine as well. The only thing we got to keep an eye on is power, since we are relying on just solar power, and remembering to put plumbing in so people can flush their poop down the toilet, because that's what plumbing is for. So you don't have it just, go into a ditch and cause a plague. Which we're not even going to go there, because this video should be an escape from reality. Anyways, guys, I think that is going to wrap it up. Make sure you follow me over on Twitter so that you can keep abreast. I said abreast. So you can keep up to date with all of the channel news and come hang out with us on the Vainglorious Discord server as well. And until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.